Epilepsy warning. Please proceed with caution. Hello and welcome. We are trying out a new game today. It's been one that I've been kind of eyeing for a while now. Looks fun, so I thought I would try it out for the first time here. I don't think I've even opened the game before. So, this should be pretty fun. We will, of course, be continuing State of Decay 2 and all that, but thought I'd toss in some variety. And yes, I know I have other series that I've started, but I wanted to try this one. Well, that's not good. Fancy sword. Get back. Well, that doesn't look like it's going to end well for me.
How can something as beautiful as this be dying? A plague is ruining the land, but the tree of life still stands. Question is, for how long? End is coming to the new world. The tribes stand divided, in need of someone strong enough to unite them, or bring them all down. This is a story with an unusual beginning. So, let's expect an unusual end. Encode your DNA.
Oh. I don't know what any of this means. Yes, let's just go Deadeye. That looks kind of cool. Looks good to me.
Sounds good. Here's somebody with a troubled past, drawn into the spotlight of a story that's already begun. We're already at a crossroads. Choosing a path in life is that fork in the road where you make a choice, or simply stop living. But for you, it's not only a crossroad, but a choice. A reflection of your key, the primal energy that flows through everything.
I mean, I would hope that I would make the choice for freedom. Just personally.
Let me introduce myself. I'm the light and bright side of you, or your inner voice to be precise. An echo of balance and consequence of your actions as you move forward.
Hang on.
That's right. Light is only for those having difficulty seeing what's in front of them. Sticking to the me first path is the only way we'll be going places.
I don't like either of their voices.
I'm surprised at the change of heart. I believe in putting yourself aside to help others, but help...
You can't fight who you really are. The blood is
shouldn't skip
obviously
dialogue. I'm
running
sorry.
red in our veins.
You're trying to keep us in the dark here, but you know it's blue blood in our veins and what it means. We have responsibilities. You can't fight the truth.
Right is always right.
I thought that was a choice for me to get to choose.
Stories of death and the bodies left behind. A reminder that we're at the mercy of nature and the one that preys on others.
Oh, I can double jump.
Do you remember the beast that shattered your family? Or did you choose to forget? You turned your back on our world and got lost in your own. Meanwhile, the predator only grew stronger.
This music is fantastic. Familiar face? Okay, apparently I'm cutting through the sword now.
You'd better make a run for it. This is not the time nor place to end this story.
I don't wanna. Fine. It made me. It made me run. Yeah, so I didn't, to be perfectly honest, I thought that saying I'm not sure the light was for me was to do the, to back out, and because I wanted to hear the voice of the dark person. Because I wasn't really a fan of the light talker.
This time, it was best to run and live to fight another day. Let us hope you're ready for it when it comes.
Shoot, shoot, shoot. Well, that's unfortunate. Secrets? No? Don't know how much item. Well, this looks creepy. Oh, there's a little compass down on the left. That's kind of neat.
The predator isn't the only threat. The wildlife started to mutate when the end of days began, and the tree of life started to die.
Oh. What's this? I don't know what that was. It's an indicator of some sort. Okay. Ooh. What's through here? I want to explore. Oh. So apparently, check the toilets. Zombieland would be so proud.
The oil sludge is everywhere. To most, it only means death. But some have adapted to the new environment and changed with it. Evolution has its ways. Personal.
All right. Cool. 2 seconds of good health. I don't know what that was. Oh, just general stuff, I think. Okay, so the sludge is bad. Yeah, that looks like sinking. Nice. Wait, so if I shoot those... Oh, crap. Okay. Well, that's a good time to justify regen outside of combat, I guess. I'm regenning. Alright, perfect. So outside of combat, I regen. That is good to know. And this really is a nice looking game. And I apologize if I sound a bit weird. I've been sick for like a week and a half. I'm still not fully recovered, but I needed to record something. Okay. Uh-huh. Okay.
Look, an emergency box from the once was. A rare sight.
The once was, huh? Ooh, I get a crowbar. Nice. Claw bar, sorry. So my regen is decent, actually. So I'm assuming the... Yeah, so swinging doesn't use the... What do they call it? Chi key? Whatever it was. But dodging and stuff does.
That pipe looks weak. The claw bar should come in handy.
What if I want to, like, parkour up top? Will you let me do that? I can parkour up to here. Oh, secret? Secret? Mhm. Down the hatch.
Whoa. It's time to find a way out of this place. No, really, I mean it.
Alright, fine. But the fact that you're so desperate, it's gotta mean that there's something here, right? Or am I just... Whoa, crap. Okay. I have a feeling I'm gonna get grabbed. Some mushrooms. Those were like spikes or something. Oh, what's this?
The morks produce biomatter in their multi-organ that they shed under distress. Blobs that affect the cellular coding strands of any living being when absorbed, including you. Slash and dash. That's the good stuff.
Okay, so the weird these guy things give me points to do mutations. Okay. Anyway. Okay. Ooh, a health pack. Don't know what that corkscrew thing does, but health pack's always appreciated. And now it's like, okay. Fine, I'll climb the chain. Let me climb the chain. Ooh, what's this? Oh, there is something over there. Side quest on. Oh. Nice. Yeah. Give me all that. Nice. No, I've got myself a kilt.
Toxanol built vessels called arks to save themselves from the impending doom. But was it too late? It is only from the flight logs of the single ark they left behind that we know other arks traveled through the sky and beyond. It seems those that came before us never lost hope in finding a new home for their kind. Just a few moves left. Make them count. There are few records of the chain of events that led to the big apocalypse eons ago, but it's clear the world wasn't prepared for how recklessly the Toxanol Corporation would make its mark on the world. Their rare earth mining and nuclear industries generated tons of waste, and, without consideration for the future, they dumped it all in landfills until they ran out of space. That's when they made the big mistake. They began dumping the toxic waste in the surf just off the coast instead, assuming that it would sink and decay with time. And they were right. But no one was prepared for what was about to unfold. Once in the surf, the radiation interfered with the genetics of the wildlife and created bizarre mutations in their offspring. It had an inconceivable impact on biodiversity and the entire ecosystem. The world as they knew it crumbled as nature retaliated. It would never be the same again, and what remained of it became ours. The sound of spark metal going pew-pew is never a good thing. It's coming from behind that door. A warning label. The box looks like a potential brain melt. Lockety-locked. It's going to take a bit of puzzling to short-circuit the door.
There you go. course, this is the
There
tutorial,
you
so it's not really something to celebrate that I got it right, but, you know.
The wheeled one is outnumbered. You'd better help him out.
The wheeled one. Fabulous. I'm trying to attack you.
That's the last of them. Let's talk to the wheeled one before backup arrives.
Oh, well, at first I gotta loot.
The scrap keeps piling up.
I'm a loot goblin. Always have been, most likely always will be.
He wants to thank you for taking his side against the scavengers. He sounds familiar. You just can't figure out why. He presents himself as out of date. He knows he's way overdue, but he hasn't given up. He doesn't seem surprised that you don't recognize him. You were just a child back then, the night everything changed. There have been rumors of a one-eyed Ronin seen outside the Great Wall, and he's
Lore
happy to see
drop.
it's true. The legend of the one-eyed child that grew up as an outcast is old and sad. The child could have been anyone, but the evil it had fled had left a mark, a facial scar to remember the past. There's no doubt you're the child, and that what Looper Lupin did to your village, your Moomer and Popsy, was the beginning of the end. He says it has taken you a long time to bring the past back up to the present, to find your way back, but he's grateful you have. It was after the attack that the Unity fell apart. Your Moomer's disciples divided and formed tribes as a reaction to the blight that had fallen upon the land. Had it not been for the Tree of Life, no one would have survived. He hopes you at least remember the tree.
My Mooma's disciples, huh? Am I the son of some sort of, like, martial arts master or something? It's kind of cool. Oh, look at how cute I was. What's this way? I'm a young rebellious lad. Let me go this. Okay, never mind. Apparently not. It looks very kung fu-y.
Asks if you were tired, as it's a bit of a hike here from the village. He wonders if your Moomer knows you are here. You're such a good child, so you probably did. Even the young forget. He understands why you came all the way out here, to see them, the potato people. The potato people, or Nono, are a wonder, somehow interlinked with this little tree here, fueling its source of life. You might be right. Like
Probably should be reading off
potatoes,
the
they're
dialogue
packed with
options.
energy, an
Oops.
excellent source of ki. The Nono prefer to hide in glitter grass. He says you should get over there and ruffle it. See if you can make one come out of hiding.
Wait, so here the no-no aren't bad? Where's the...
You found one. You should be proud. They don't come out for everyone. The Nono's ki energy is just what the Pensai needs to complete its cycle and grow into a tree of life.
Will it grow strong enough?
Only time will tell. At least his intention is to dedicate his life to it. He has the feeling the fate of the world depends on it. You need to support the tree for a long time to come. The only way it'll grow tall is with the burst of ki released from the Nono as they become one with the tree. You'll need a net to catch the Nono, and he wants you to use his, but asks you to be gentle. The Nono are sensitive beings, an embodiment of ki, the primal energy. You handle that net like you've never done anything else. He's impressed. One day, he hopes the tree will have grown tall enough to sustain the world. But today, your focus is getting this one to become one with the tree.
A nice little area.
Now that you've seen the Nono's connection with the tree with your own eyes, you have no reason to doubt. From this day on, he'll make nurturing the Pensai into a tree of life, a life goal, not only for our village's sake, but for all of us, everyone. One day, the land won't be as peaceful. Not even your Muma will be able to protect us. He says you'd better hurry back to the village before your Muma comes looking for you. You did good here today.
I shouldn't make her worry, although this option makes me kind of sad. I shouldn't make her worry.
No, she's got lots on her mind and needs rest after the raid last night on the Lupin camp with her disciples. Wonders if they let the Predator family live or not.
Pa, wherefore, where?
He lost you there for a while, but no memory is alone. It's part of a trail you can follow.
Pa, wherefore, where?
He says he remembers every single day he devoted to growing the tree of life, but now he's afraid it
I think
might
that's the
be
same
in
dude.
vain.
He looked better with
The
an
tree
afro.
started to die when the end of days begun, and it wasn't long after that that the World Eaters arrived.
World Eaters.
The genetic evolution that occurred after the apocalypse, the Toxinol Corporation inflicted on the land, set the World Eater's DNA into overdrive. His friend Gizmo is working on a Mekton and needs help defeating the Jumbo Puff at the end of the West Route. Wiz is still repairing his octopod to confront the Merkpuff that dwells deep down under the surface at the end of the northwest route. Nocco has tamed the Midget and is preparing to take on the Hoofpuff at the end of the east route. Finally, Goop is almost done with the Googlide, a machine able to ride the waves of the surf all the way out to the Porkypuff at the end of the route to the southeast. Out of Date says his friends are gearing up to stop the World Eaters. There's one at the end of each route. The road ahead won't be easy, but he's counting on your support. His friends aren't strong enough to end this on their own. He wants you to understand that you'll all die if the tree isn't saved. Regardless, you'll meet again once you've played your part in the tribe war and the situation with the World Eaters.
Tribe war. Hmm. Ooh.
Know that the Tree of Life is dying. Its days are numbered. Without help, it can't endure the environmental change and assault from the World Eaters.
Fair enough.
A signpost maps it out for the cartographically challenged. Let's see.
First, though, but I can't get up. Oh, that's big.
That must be the World Eater that chewed off Out of Date's leg. You'll need a hat trick to bring that down.
Nah, it'll be fine. I can take him.
Look, a survivor. Glad to see someone made it out alive. He's heard the stories about the terror inflicted by the World Eaters to other enclaves, but never expected one to come all the way here.
Wait, if it's balance, does that mean I shouldn't veer more than one way or the other on the scale? Hmm.
He worries there won't be much left to save if this continues, even if the Tree of Life survives the attack. He doesn't know what your connection is to this place, but something tells him you've stayed true to your heart. Anyway, he needs help and says it's by your actions you'll be judged, not by your intentions. He's grateful for that. You still seem to have a spark of light in you.
That's a spark of light in you!
What's What's there to like about light? It hurts to look at.
Not as much as it hurts to look at you.
Always making this personal.
And you're always trying to pretend it's not.
Okay.
There's Out of Date again. He must have missed something important. Out of Date says you will make a better stand against the World Eaters with the support of a tribe, and there are 2 nearby.
Wait, I'm supposed to be helping the guy.
Tribe is likely to be a good match as they act on the understanding of the greater good and have a code of honor. Regardless of who you choose, it won't be easy, as the conflict between the tribes is worse than ever, teetering on the brink of war. The Myriad's conviction to stop the World Eaters began when the Leviathans rose from the depths of the surf. Siding with the Myriad's movement for wholeness in a fragmented world might seem like the logical thing to do, but is it the right thing? One thing's certain, though. Destiny arrives all the same. The Jagni tribe only ever had one conviction: to bring balance to the world by wiping out the weak. They believe a cleansing is necessary to restore the world, and want to let the World Eaters bring down the Tree of Life. But siding with Jagni isn't necessarily a bad thing. Fate will find a way. Out of Date says someone needs to break the stalemate and shift the balance of power to either Jagni's or Myriad's side. He believes the tribe's Sifus, Myriad especially, will listen to you and expects you to pay at least one of them a visit and play your part. Out of Date will be waiting for you beneath the Tree of Life if you lose track of what you need to do.
Okay.
Another fork in the road. It's either the tunnel or the motor bridge. What'll it be? It's unusual that natural tunnels like this still exist. Most of them got flooded.
I don't know who's who there, so I'm going to stay out of it.
This area was beautiful before the tribe war began. Look at it now. It's a war zone. That's the Myriad tribe's fortress. Will they be friends or foe? You should head up there. That way you'll know. Let's see. It's a beaten path to that door. If you go there, you'd better make an entrance. Says they're wary of strangers. They're at war. Says just because you've made time to meet the Sifu doesn't mean he has time for you. But you're welcome to give it a try.
Sibi? Lapanen aginkanman. Geratna fal hutut mus tugai la wute.
The Myriad tribe act on understanding of the greater good and a code of honor. They believe uniting the tribes is the only way to restore the peace.
Perhaps the only way that's good.
The Sifu is convinced that defeating the World Eaters and saving the Tree of Life
There are
is
many
the
ways of
only
achieving
way to
any
make
goal.
the world a better place.
But the end does not justify the means.
He welcomes you to the Myriad Fort and introduces himself as the tribe's Sifu. But he was hoping you'd show up. The news of a vigilante Ronin on crusade crossing the Great Wall through the crack in Bunker 101 has preceded you. He heard you took out-of-date side against the scavengers in Bunker 101. It seems you believe in helping your next, and that's something you have in common. There's something about your spirit that sparks memories of you as a kidling. He can still sense you're kind-hearted. The Sifu says sometimes one memory can make another come to life. He hasn't thought about your Muma for ages, even though she taught him a lot. He was one of the original Wang Fu disciples.
My Muma?
Your Muma invented Wang Fu. Originally, it consisted of unarmed combat and the 6 weapons: the boomerang, the shuriken, the bow, the staff, the nunchuk, and the hook and chain.
What about the
Myriad
ginormous
wants unity
sword?
between the tribes. Their goal is understanding of the greater good and establishing a code of honor. If you believe there's some good in everyone, there's still hope for tomorrow. You'll unite the tribes and defeat the World Eaters to save the Tree of Life.
I will join the Myriad.
He was hoping you'd join them. You understand that there's no harm in doing good to others. The Sifu was waiting for something to tip the balance in their favor, and with you by their side, he's confident you can unite the other tribes. The one you should coerce first is the Jagni tribe. Their kin have run out of options and found themselves backed into a corner. Even those who desire peace have been forced to prepare for war. He wants you to focus. These are the new rival outposts your tribe needs to take control of.
Okay.
He says you'll regret not being on their side. The only way you'll learn their secrets, Wung Fu and the tribe weapon now, is if you defeat him. And that will never happen. You both have gentle minds, so they want to wage a gentle war. A war that bonds as much as it breaks. Tells you not to be afraid. Your fate cannot be taken from you. Claim the rival outposts and earn the right to wield the tribe weapon. Once you've dealt with the rivals' outposts, you'll challenge their Sifu to unite their tribe with yours and let your kin share land again. Seeing you brings back his memories of the old village. He remembers your kind and unselfish soul and can sense you still have it in you. The will to do good. Anyway, the memories you make with your family are strong and can sometimes come to life. Passing the old village on your way to the first rival outpost might help.
Your hat is far too big, but that is acceptable, I suppose. Alright, everyone. Well, that will just about do it for today, I think. If you enjoyed this, please make sure to let me know down in the comments. Although I'm probably going to be playing more of it regardless, because I'm having a great time. Please make sure to like and subscribe if you feel so inclined. It helps me out, and it doesn't cost you anything. Thank you all very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Farewell.